What's up, Paul? My name's Chris Fisher. I heard you put out a call for workouts. So I put together what I think would be a great training program for you. You don't have to follow it, but just something I wanted to put out there as an idea as something to follow. I have my master's degree in sport and recreation, and I'm a certified exercise physiologist through the American College of Sports Medicine. So let's get into it now. What I put in here is all your game days, as you can see on this. So we built everything around that. Now, with the games being so close together, it's hard to actually build your fitness level up. So what we want to do is I focused on activating everything. I focused on getting you as explosive as possible because that was probably the thing that, if I had to guess, would limit you most during quarantine. So your fitness level, we can't get actually that high, but we can get your explosiveness back up and we can get everything turned on to where it needs to be. So let's start with tomorrow. First one is going to be a tempo day. All right. So this run is going to help you build up that cardiovascular capacity a little bit and try to get everything nice and turned on and a lot of good blood flow. So we're going to do 15 minutes get loose. I've seen a ton of your videos. You have a nice long warm up. I love it personally, and you know what you need to do to get loose. So I'm gonna let you use that one as your warm up. Now, here's what I recommend: 10 minutes at game speed with the 30-second recovery. So if you think of that tempo-esque heart rate level, that's what I want you at game speed. All right. So especially when you're playing defense and offense, you're moving around, but you're not giving it 100% all the time. So I want you to think around that 95-ish% level right there. 30-second recovery. We're going to do that 10 times through. We're going to take a 5-minute break. Then we're going to do 30 seconds focusing on transition speed. So that's all out, guns blazing, and giving it what you got. So 30 seconds, transition speed, 30-second recovery. Boom. That's your tempo day. That's an opener. Gorgeous. We love it. Next, we're going to do an easy run today because we did a lot of work yesterday. We built up a lot of lactic acid. We want to clean that all out. Actually, lactic acid is cleaned out relatively quick. There's a lot of byproducts left in there, as I'm sure you know. That's what I want you to do in that easy run. Take things nice and smooth. Now, we're going to focus on that upper body explosiveness because one awesome thing about lacrosse players is they're type 2 fiber dominant. So they're going to be explosive. They're going to be fast. 15-minute warm-up, you know your drill. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 10 by 3 push-ups with the band. So I know you love to travel with your... So for that band, what you're going to do is you're going to get it over the top like so. Hands go in, or it can go under your... Whichever one floats your boat. I know different people for different things. Then you're going to do 3 push-ups, focusing on as explosive as on the ground, that band. The goal of that one is to be fast with those 3. So 1, 2, 3, relax. Out, give it a minute. 1, 2, 3, hit it again. Speed and explosiveness is our friend on this one. Then we're going to do 10 by 3 pull-ups with the band. So, when I mean that, I don't mean pull-ups assisting you. I want that band attached to something on the ground, especially if you have like a playground, because I saw in some of your videos you have a playground next to you. It looks like. What you can do is you can do pull-ups on the attach this to the ground on the ground and attach it to your feet. Again, we want speed on those pull-ups. Fast. All right, so 3 by 10 overhead press with the band. Again, focus on speed with those. We're going to drive, back down, drive, come back down. Because the thing we're focused on with all these things is speed. Because we can't get you overly strong in this time frame. That's a different video for a different conversation. Right now, we can't do that. So we're going to focus on speed. And then we're going to do 3 by 10 twists with the tight core. So if you have a shaft running around or something and you do the shaft, or if you want to, shaft like so, attach that. What you're going to do is you're going to focus on tight core, twist. Because we like to hands. Last one is going to be 2 by 20 ball throws. So what you're going to do, attach the band. We're going to... Unfortunately, we don't have all the gear that we need. Barbells lying around. We don't have everything. That's why we're using these bands. That's why we love accommodating. I know that you love them as well, and you've got a bunch laying around. Cool. Focus on your sprint day now. This is one of my favorite workouts I've put together for you. 15 minutes warm up. Again, you know your game. I'm not going to even get into that anymore. 10 by 40 yards, all out. Everything you've got. Full sprint. I want transition speed here. You can do it with the ball. You can do it with the stick. I would prefer these earlier ones with just focusing on raw speed throughout those. Light jog back and focus on getting a full recovery in between each one. Once you see your time start to drop by about a second and a half or more consistently, so you're allowed, just like everything, you're allowed one because you may have a bad step off. But once you see it drop off by more than about a second and a half consistently, move on to the next portion. So move on to the 10 by 20s, move on to the 10 by 10s. Okay. Because again, once we start losing everything and we start moving out of that phosphocreatine system, we're not getting everything out of it that we need. So we're going to do 10 by 40 all out, 10 by 20 all out, and then 10 by 10 all out. And again, getting more and more and more explosive. So you think of 10 yards, that's just a dodge. That's a dodge and go somewhere. That 40 yards is going to be your transition speed, and that 20 yards is going to be taking a dodge from the very tippity top, maybe going a little bit wider, looking for a bottom down feed and whatnot. So that's what we're going to be looking for on those. Next one, 45-minute easy run. This is why we're doing 45 minutes, because that's PLL game time right now. Actually, I think you guys are at 46 minutes. We're doing 12-minute. Okay, but we'll make that. You know what? We'll keep this accurate. 46-minute easy pace run. Cool. Lower body explosiveness. Banded sumo squats. Now, here with this one, got a belt, full belt if you want, or you can just what you're gonna do is take a belt, this everyday belt. You go ahead and slip your band around it, attach your belt on like so, and then from here, wrong way. I apologize. Put the band on like so. Then from here, take both. Again, this can be done with any belt, or you can just, I like a belt just because. But I'm going to do the same other day. 10 by 3 with sumo squats, 10 by 3 with, all right. And again, speed, turnover rate, height. Get it up there. You're a strong dude. All that time. Then we're gonna do banded pull. Attach this park bench. Attach it. Rob step on it. Then from here, you grab on, hinge over, load up, pulling it through so the bench will be behind me. Like, love it. Next one's going to be supporting. So, band's going to go down on your feet like so. You're going to put it up and over the top, as like this. Here, nice and tight, coming. Know it. We're going to do 3 by 10, and then banded marches. You're going to lay down onto your back. Band goes between, stepping them out and back. 2 by 20. Wish I had more room to explain everything. All right, last and final tempo day. Here's what we're going to do. The goal of this one is to just get all that gunk that we built up the last couple days cleared out of that system. All right, so we're going to do 4 times through 3 minutes at 90% effort, 1 minute easy. Okay, that'll get you nice and loose, nice and feeling good and everything. Then we're going to take a rest day after that. All right, so this is going to help push that cardiovascular bit, those cardiovascular levels a little bit, and kind of clean everything out from the week. All right, because nothing here should be clogging things up too much. Now, if it is, bump it down a little bit. All right, because we want to focus on, I know you're a heart rate guy, focus on those upper zone 3, zone 4 effort. Or sorry, I apologize. Mid to upper zone 4 effort. All right, so with that, it's going to help get things moving a little bit more. Rest day, that's our last big workout. Then we're going to take 30 minutes of an easy run. Then we play the water dogs with the opener. They're not going to be ready for it. Then you hit the archers day afterwards. We take a nice long rest day here. Yoga, light shooting, feeling loose, getting things moving. Same thing with this shakeout run. We're going to try to push that a little bit. 1 minute, 85%. Sorry, 10 times through. 1 minute, 85%. 1 minute easy jog. And and then 10 minutes easy jog after. All right. Again, that's just going to clean out everything that's clogged up in the system. But the biggest thing with that one is this one's going to turn everything on as well. So it's going to also open up all those lymph nodes and everything like that and get good blood flow through there, get a lot of extra nutrients in there. Because I notice with a lot of athletes that if they take a rest day before an event, so if we were to flip this the other way, they come out really, really flat. And that's not what we want. We're going to play the whip snakes. That's going to be a tough one. Then we're going to do an easy run. Then we're going to dab on the redwoods. All right. Rest day, shakeout run again, except for this time we're going to do 2 minutes, but 85%, 1 minute easy jog, and then 10-minute easy jog afterwards. Now, that's just another option. If you like that 1-and-1, do the 1-and-1. That's another great one. Playoffs, we're going to win our first game. Easy run. Then we're going to have the semis. Again, win. Now, we have 2 days off, so we're going to take a full rest day on the 7th. We can toss in some yoga if we're feeling it, so let's toss in yoga, light shooting. This is all on top of your normal practice and whatnot. Yoga, light shooting, and then last and final one, shakeout run. I did the 1-by-1 minute because I like the 1-by-1. But again, that's just a preference there. Championships, you're going to win. Awesome, man. I hate to tell you now that you made it this far into the video, but go Chaos. Keep up the great work, Paul. Love seeing everything you do. Hopefully you get something out of this, or hopefully you find a workout that you enjoy. Thanks, man.